Oh, where'd you go? I would have words with thee. That's not what I wanted. Oh, the monastery.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall
You shall not pass. How I despise this fucking place. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
That'd be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer.
What is the pinnacle of sadness? Go ahead.
It has to do with the stone for construction.
Ah, then that's a matter of supply. You'll want to talk to the overseer.
We're still boobs on the screen here. We're not necessarily worried about
Right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left.
faking an orgasm while masturbating.
Almost the whole way. God be with you.
Talk to the overseer. There you are. You're the overseer? Sir Davish has sent me on a task about the accident.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is
I
Sir
apologize.
Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
Keck.
I guess it played a crucial role. But I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of.
I feel like that's an older...
Thank you.
Not older, but like an older term in the online world. I haven't seen it used in a long time, basically is what I mean. Who's responsible for the purchase of materials? Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone? I heard you were late with your payment to the quarry.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes, it rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. This time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained.
It's like another version of LOL.
Who's in charge of purchasing materials for the construction?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery. But those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest.
How does an emo go to heaven
I'm
fast?
not knowledgeable when it comes to the quality of stone. They had the red stone delivered from a long way off.
Don't know.
They take care of storage as well.
Yes, but usually whatever
Lower it.
arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Townburg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past. Good luck to you.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
My insides shriveled up with the hunger. I hunger for blood. Chickens!
More for them.
We can supply you with a few more blankets, but not many.
Look at them. Look at the state they're in.
Just look at them.
I know the wounded need caring for.
All right, gotta go. Godspeed, young Henry. All right, have a good one, Medora's.
Look, we're doing the best.
Young
we can.
Midoriya.
This kind of attitude isn't helping. I bid you good day.
I learned custodian.
Johanka?
Johanka.
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
This is another person I'm gonna sleep with.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know.
Well, Bell Biv DeFoe, now you know.
To keep things under control since
What does the
Skalitz
jaw
was
say when he walks
just
into a
the
wall
two
with a
of
full
us.
erection? What does... I don't want to know.
Can I help at all?
Certainly. You can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Rat Eye unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up. People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help
Yeah, a little
us.
too far.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Dude from Ant-Man said that.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now?
Well, it's one
And
thing
what
for
would you
it's
do
that's
if you
like
burnt yourself at the forge?
I don't know. It's one thing for
First,
somebody
you have
of
to cool it down
the
with
culture or
water.
whatever to say something, but it's
Marigold
another
is
for
the
somebody
house,
who's not.
and
You
it's
know what I
better
mean?
if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
That'd be
Well,
like me saying the
go
N-word
and
when I'm
see if
doing a rap
anyone needs
song.
anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
I didn't say it. The rapper said it.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
I know, but that's what I'm talking about though. In terms of like, if I'm not part of that culture, then I shouldn't be saying it. You know what I mean?
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well.
All right.
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And,
How are you now?
Good, and
what
you?
else?
What do you mean, what else?
I gotta get back into watching
He's
Letterkenny.
invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you.
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
It does matter. You out here getting violent. How was that a jump scare? Well, if you
What can you
catch
tell
me
me
in the
about
right game in the right moment,
He's supposed to be in charge
it
of
would
the
scare me.
guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies.
oh,
And
missed.
That's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry. I
Taking
know I
the
can
word,
speak
taking the
harshly, but
literal,
I'm at the end of my tether. Last week, Bohuslav died.
literal meaning of jump
Maybe you
scare.
knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
Why didn't it
I'll
work?
do whatever's in my power. Tell me more about the situation here.
There it goes. It's a little on delay. H-ism is it?
All right, that's all I need to know.
All right. So she gave us quite a task. Blood. Blood.
From Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly. He'll be able to get out of this on his own. He's not reacting.
Help the man with the broken leg.
All I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Pickpocket all these poor bastards. I'm not gonna steal their food.
He just needs to sleep.
He just needs to sleep.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Johanka. Where'd she go?
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here.
Jimbo,
Time was, I
Babo.
only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks
Oreo.
so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
If that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't
Oreo,
talk like
there's
that.
creep feeling
Blessing to live, just
inside.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of, but others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here.
Johanka.
I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who
I think it's
was
still
kicked
on
by
a
cow
cooldown.
or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had
Let's
been a
battle.
This was cold-blooded.
Spartans.
You were there? God
Let's
be
battle.
merciful
Oh, there
to
it
you
goes.
and
Just
the
on a delay.
wounded.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
The Hippocratic
That's
arts.
I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the custodian?
Let me tell you something.
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here.
He's a
The last time I
custodian.
saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Where is that
That's
rash
true.
exactly?
He comes to visit Johanka. But he's
Johanka.
never here long, and he always leaves
Unsatisfied.
Thank you.
Johanka. Oh, man.
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius.
The
You decide how all
infirmarius.
the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
Because she won't put out.
I'll try to talk to him.
Nightbot, nobody's going to follow you. Nobody's following Nightbot. Nightbot's asking people to follow me.
Can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz
Where's
locals in
Daybot,
such
bruh?
a state.
I know. I'm ashamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
We're creatures of the night here.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
What happened to Philip?
Philip?
We're night folk.
He's unconscious. He's shivering and he has a fever.
Creatures
I
of the
didn't know
night.
that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others.
He's
It
got the plague.
worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely. Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
I can't. I just can't.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
A little bit.
To be honest, not really.
So what am I supposed to do with you?
Teach me, motherfucker.
Well, never mind. At least you'll learn something new.
Exactly.
Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds.
Look at what's
Is that
growing
clear?
where.
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast.
Yeah, I heard that.
even
It's
told you
like
what I
72
consider a
years old.
It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back.
79.
And woe
Wow.
betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry. You've never had as good a gardener. Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I can't learn the base. Maybe
Well.
another time.
I'll think it over.
All right. Yay, more tasks. It's a long conversation. A lot of the conversations are mighty lengthy. I think that's no more dandelions. God damn it. I think that's everything. Make sure there aren't any dandelions lying around that I didn't see. Yep, more dandelions. What was the last game I bought? I think God of War Ragnarok. Fucking dandelions. Alright, I think it's good. Alright, I'm gonna go do some hunting. For my woman. Maybe over here? Oh my god. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, bro. He's just daring me. What the actual fuck? I hate the fucking shooting in this game. I can't tell where the fuck he's shooting. That hit him in the head! Look, it's literally sticking out of his fucking head! Oh my god, bro. Thank you. Fuck, I gotta kill more. You expect me to kill more? Got him. Do you know the game A Way Out? I do not. Really? I'm stuck on these fucking logs? Put 3 arrows into that fucker. Wait, did I just get 100 from one deer? No fucking way. I think I did. There you are. No, you're Sebastian von Berg. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck
Good
are
health
you?
to you.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Not as well as I would like.
Good. Does she ever talk about me?
No.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Maybe because of Johanka.
What precisely are you getting at?
If you want
Something
to.
could happen
Ah.
to her too, someday.
If any ill befalls my dear Johanka, she won't be left lying on some grubby floor. I'll personally see to it she's taken care of.
Because I'll pay you.
For supplies? But of course. That will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
Yes. These things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it. Take care now.
Dealt with those weeds.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Not a leaf wasted.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my
I'll
own
cry
eyes.
myself to sleep then.
I won't give...
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
Do you know anything about healing?
A little.
Oh, is that
I
Johanka
can
behind
manage
me?
the basics, but without Brother Nicodemus, I'd never be able to deal with the more difficult cases.
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded back then.
And what do you do here exactly?
Mainly, I help Brother Nicodemus.
Brother
Occasionally,
Nicodemus.
I keep watch at night in case someone takes a turn for the worse. Sometimes I have to hold a patient down or fetch and carry things.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Is that her behind me? Johanka!
For the love of God, what have you been doing?
Hunting.
Quiet!
I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
Hey, no problem.
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And
Something with the
what do
alchemy?
you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
I'll give it a go. It's not like I can make it any worse.
So you don't know anything. Don't even think about touching that poor man.
Sorry.
What about the executioner from Ratai? He usually breaks bones, but he might know something about mending them too.
The executioner? Even if you could persuade him to come, they'll never let him in here.
Well, maybe it would be enough if he advised me and then I tried...
Look, do whatever you want. I have to go and take care of the others.
Oh. Okay.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days.
He's got the plague.
Among the corpses. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Rovnar. Okay.
Quiet.
God bless.
Okay, so I've got some things to do. Okay, but first we're gonna talk about this guy. Talk to this guy over here. You.
Jesus Christ be praised.
The Overseer sent me. You're to show me the place where the accident happened.
Like I've got time to spare to show you round.
You do.
He should have
Because I
done it
say you
himself.
do.
Why do you want to know, anyway?
Because of the Talmberg stone. If they really are delivering poor quality material, then there should be consequences.
I'd be interested in what kind. But I'm guessing the Overseer likes the idea of cheaper stone, right?
Where's the scene of the accident?
It didn't happen on the main site. It was at the outbuilding next to the church, right under the long stairs before the entrance door. Ask my assistant who's in charge there. You'll easily recognize him. He dresses up like he owns the place.
Doesn't run next to the long stairs. Okay. Look around for clues. Oh, it's a toilet. Ugh. Smell it from here. I wish to use the ladder, please. Might want to put some shoes on. That might help.
The stone fell on him here. You can still see the marks. This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it.
Did he take a piece? Find out the origin of the faulty stone. What are you doing in there? Silly pebbles. Doors are for humans. What happened? Because I don't have a fucking torch?
Surrender! Kurva!
No one is allowed to creep around here without a light after dark.
Yeah.
And you'll pay for it.
Bullshit.
You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
10 coins. Oh no.
You purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
Keep your eye on me all you want. I'm hiding in my horse.
I need help with a wounded man from Sasau.
Oh? Aye. What's his problem then?
Do you know anything about broken bones?
No, Henry. If you want to rough someone up, then you can go elsewhere. I'm an executioner, not a
No,
thug.
not breaking bones.
No,
mending
it's
them.
not that. The exact opposite, actually. There's a man in Sasau with a badly broken leg. They tried to straighten it, but now he's unconscious, and he just keeps getting weaker.
And the monks won't touch him?
Yeah, that's right.
That's
They
right.
say it's in God's hands.
True enough. But it doesn't mean we can't help him, too. Where's the leg broken?
Above the ankle.
All right, listen. They won't let me in to see him, but it's not all that hard to deal with. There are 2 bones there, most likely both broken. One of them probably didn't set, or it set badly. You can find both of them by feeling for them. If he's lost weight, it'll be all the easier. You have to find the place where the break is and get the 2 parts together. But the pain will be agonizing. He'll scream like a wounded beast and flail
Like a
around
wounded
all
bitch.
over the place. You'll have to get some strong fellows to hold him down so he doesn't do himself a worse injury. Don't be afraid to dig your fingers
Right into the flesh.
And don't let the screaming put you off.
All right. Hopefully I'll be able to do it.
You will. Good luck, Hal.
I'm gonna try this. Don't know how well it's gonna go over, but it's my first time doing surgery, repairing a leg. We'll see how well it goes over. I don't know if I had to physically get in there, like with the toggles and set the bone myself, or if it's just gonna be a cutscene or what it is. But yeah, we're gonna find out. I got this. I got this. Everybody, watch.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Oh, please don't make me do this. Okay, good. And the titles. Yes, good. Okay.
Done.
We did it.